Hi everyone, welcome to the lesson. Today we're going to do division work with the racks and tubes. Here's the material. Here are the 3 white racks. And the white racks represent the simple family, which is our hundred, tens, and units. And here are the 3 gray racks. They represent the thousands family. 3 gray racks represent the thousandth family, which are hundred, tens, and units. At the same time, we just have 1 black rack. It represents the units of the millions family. Next, I'm going to introduce the color-coded cups. As you can see, there are different cups on the table, right? So the color-coded cups to match the racks and tubes. The outside color matches the number family. White, white. Gray, gray. Black, black. The inside colors matches the units, tens, or hundreds colors. Green, green. Blue, blue. Red, red. Green, green. Blue, blue. Red, red. Green and green. Then I'm going to introduce the Skittles. Green, blue, and red. These Skittles to represent the multiplier. And at the same time, we have different boards with a colored stripe. Red, blue, and green. Across the top to match their category. Units, tens, or hundred. Let's try to solve the problem with the racks and tube. This is our question. 9,764 divided by 4. And who can tell me which number is the dividend? Yes, this one. How about number 4? Yes, number 4 represents the divisor. So the first thing we need to do is to set up our problem by using these cups and beads. So now I already set up the dividend. 9,764. Now let's set up the divisor. We'll use the green board as we have a unit divisor. And how many Skittles do we need? Yes, 4, right? So let's put the Skittles on the green board. Yeah, we put 4 Skittles over here, okay? So who can tell me in division, where do we begin? We begin with the highest hierarchy, the thousands, right? Let's bring down the thousands cup to the unit board. And how many will each Skittle get? Let's distribute 1 to each Skittle at a time and keep distributing until the cup is empty and ensuring that each one has 1 equal number. there's one left. As we can see, how many did each one get? Each Skittle received 2,000 beads. So we mark down over here, 2,000. And since we have one left, what should we do with that one bead? Yes, exchange it for 1,000 beads, right? Let's do it. Here is one left, and we're going to do the exchange, okay? There are 10 red beads here. So I'm going to put the green one back and put the red beads over here to do the exchange. Now we clear the board and put the green 1,000 beads back in the tubes. Return the beads on the board to the tubes. And then we can put the cup upside down. And we're done. And now let's pass out our 100 beads and see how many each Skittle will receive. From here. How many beads left? 1. And each Skittle received 400 beads, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we mark down on the paper will be 2,400. And now we did the exchange. I'm going to put the blue beads back to the blue cup and put this one back to the tube over here and put the beads on the board back to the tube as well. And then we finish this one, and this is empty, and then we put it upside down, okay? And now we are going to bring down the 10th cup, the blue one, to the unit board. Let's distribute 1/10 at a time to each Skittle, always ensuring each Skittle gets 1 before continuing. Let's see, how many each Skittle receive? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tenths. Let's mark down 4 over here. And it's empty. Let's turn it over. Since there's nothing left over, and we're going to put the blue bead back to the tube. And now, what's left to distribute over here? Yes, the units. Let's bring down the unit cup to the unit board and distribute 1 unit to each skittle, always ensuring that the beads are evenly distributed. And now let's distribute them. What does each skittle receive? Only 1, right? And do we have any beads left? Nothing over here. Let's turn it over. And then let's put number 1 over here. So since we finished the problem and the answer will be, the quotient will be 2,441. Yeah, we did it. And then we're going to put the skittles back. Put the beads back to the tubes. And then we clean up. Thank you for joining me today.